lived King and Queen Amara. Wealth could not buy the one thing they missed. They waited years for an heir to the throne.
You have failed this kingdom! The throne—
In the powerful kingdom of Zamora, there lived a wise king named King Adebayo and his beloved wife, Queen Amara. Although they had everything wealth could buy, one thing was missing from their lives: a child. For many years, the royal family waited for an heir, but none came.
My king, please marry another wife. Perhaps she will give you the son this kingdom desires.
I love only you, Amara. I will never replace you. But after many months of pressure from the royal family, the king reluctantly married a beautiful young woman named Queen Zina. Within a year, Queen Zina gave birth to a baby boy. The kingdom celebrated for days. Everyone believed the future king had finally arrived, but God had another plan. Only a few months later, Queen Amara also became pregnant. She gave birth to a handsome baby boy. The palace rejoiced once again. As the two princes grew, so did the rivalry between their mothers. Queen Amara raised her son with kindness, humility, and wisdom.
My
You were
son,
born
never fight
first.
for the throne.
The
If God
throne
chooses
belongs to you.
No one can stop your destiny.
Never.
Years passed. The princes became strong young men. Many palace chiefs admired Prince Daniel, Queen Amara's son, because of his wisdom and gentle heart. Others supported Prince Kofi, Queen Zina's son, simply because he was the elder. Seeing Prince Daniel become more loved each day, jealousy consumed Queen Zina. Late one night, Queen Zina secretly paid one of her servants.
Hide inside my room. When Prince Daniel enters the palace courtyard, scream as loudly as you can.
The servant obeyed. Moments later, "Help! Help! The prince is attacking the queen." Palace guards rushed inside. Before Prince Daniel could explain, he was arrested. The entire kingdom believed the terrible lie.
My son is innocent.
He must be banished forever.
Queen Amara cried and begged for justice. But Queen Zina demanded the harshest punishment. The villagers agreed. Prince Daniel was stripped of his royal clothes and driven out of the kingdom. With nowhere to go, the innocent prince wandered deep into the forest. Days became weeks, weeks became months. He built a small hut with sticks, tree branches, and leaves. He made ropes with tree vines, hunted for food, fetched water from a nearby stream, and survived alone among the wild animals. God, if I have done no wrong, please reveal the truth one day. Back in the kingdom, Queen Amara cried herself to sleep every night. She never stopped believing her son would return. A strange sickness spread across the kingdom. Children became ill. The harvest failed. People collapsed in the streets. Even King Adebayo became seriously sick. Before long, the old king died. Prince Kofi was crowned king, but only a short time later, he too became terribly ill. No healer could save him. The frightened chiefs visited an old spiritual elder. The kingdom is under a curse because an innocent man was driven away. Until the true prince returns, there will be no peace. The chiefs were shocked. The villagers realized they had made a terrible mistake. Together, they searched mountains, rivers, and forests. Finally, they found Prince Daniel, living in a small hut deep inside the forest. His clothes were worn. His hands were rough from hard work, but his heart remained pure. Please forgive us. We judged you without knowing the truth. Return and save your kingdom. I forgive you all. When he returned to the kingdom, Queen Zina could no longer hide her crime. She confessed everything before the royal court.
I confess everything. I lied. I paid a servant to scream and accuse Prince Daniel. I was jealous and I wanted my son to be king. I am sorry.
Her son also admitted that greed had blinded him. I also confess, greed blinded me. I knew my mother's plan was wrong, but I stayed quiet. I do not deserve the throne. When he returned to the kingdom, Queen Zina could no longer hide her crime. She confessed everything before the royal court. Her son also admitted that greed had blinded him. Queen Amara embraced her son with tears of joy. The kingdom welcomed him home with songs and celebration. Prince Daniel was crowned the rightful king. As soon as the crown touched his head, peace returned to the land. The sickness disappeared. The harvest became plentiful. The people rejoiced once again. King Daniel ruled with justice, wisdom, and compassion, remembering the painful days he had spent alone in the forest. Sometimes, lies may seem to win for a season, but the truth always finds its way into the light. A pure heart is worth more than power gained through deception. The end.
Thank you to our thousands of subscribers and everyone watching this video.